I'm in the building if it's hot, yo, what's up with it? I'm in the mood to spin the plot, so what's up with it? East to west, you know how it's moving.
Oh man, this is a beautiful day to start day drinking. Hold up, are we airing? It's a beautiful day and I'm going to the barbershop, about to get my clients right. You know, time is money and it's early, but we about to make it all.
What's up with it? Respect the hustle.
Let's say, for example, you want to get your marijuana card, right? But they tell you the only way you become medical is you have to take away your gun rights.
I think it's dangerous. The fact that you're trying to do something maybe medical, personal related, and the fact that you have to give up your rights for guns because it becomes dangerous to your family.
Ghost is a dope barber. Like, I feel like we've learned a lot about each other, you know what I mean? In the beginning it was rough, we bumped heads a lot, but I feel like we kind of grew on each other, you know?
I think it kills the ability to be able to protect your family from intruders or anybody that's trying to harm you in some type of way, but you can't do nothing because you got a marijuana card and you gave up your gun rights.
Right.
I think that's a dangerous situation.
Right. My whole thing is like, if you can drink alcohol and carry a gun, why can't you smoke weed and carry a gun,
right.
You know?
I mean,
A little bit. She's very young, but still learning in this barber game as far as how to deal with people. Great business person, very business-minded. As she grows, I think that she's becoming into her own and understanding how to take care of people. In the past, it was a lot of disconnect between communication as far as what we want to grow in the financial area in this business. But you know, when situations arrive, you handle it in the best way possible. But going forward, I think everything is great.
yeah, the alcohol is a lot more dangerous than weed. I mean, the effects between the two are just insanely different.
Right.
So,
Like they were saying one time, would you rather get hit by a drunk driver or a high driver? And everyone said high because the high person's going to be going 5 miles an hour compared to the drunk driver's going to be going 50, you know?
What's the effects? Hungry, sleepy?
Yeah.
Hungry, sleepy, lazy. Wow.
You overdose on alcohol, it's a done rap, you know?
Yeah, right.
Like,
because that impairs a lot of your ability to sense things, to look. Is blurred. When you high, ain't nothing really all that dull.
I definitely feel like it's a conspiracy. Like, I feel like the government will try to be always 10 steps ahead of you. It's almost like, oh, here's your little piece of candy, you know what I mean? And then you get it and bam, it snaps on you. Almost like the mouse in the mousetrap. You know, you get your cheese, but you give up your life for it.
In the past, it is used of a way to focus.
Right.
To focus certain things that you are trying to do.
honestly, I feel like if it's medically given to you, I think your rights shouldn't be taken away. What happens if somebody does pull up, opens fire on wherever you're at, and you don't have anything to protect yourself or your family? I mean, just because it's medically given to you, I don't think your rights should be taken.
It's when they start taking away the rights,
that's
you know?
another way. I mean, they're starting to try to control it by taking away your gun rights. What happens if somebody walks in and,
Right.
you know, pulls one out on you? What are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do? Right. I don't think, like, gun rights should be taken away, period. You know? Because I feel like that's the only way the government can control you.
I think there is some type of conspiracy theory behind that whole situation, because there's some underlying things of control with that, being able to have that service of smoking marijuana, because it's like you saying you can have this, but you can't have that. So which one of the lesser evils you gonna take?
It's a man's world, trying to make it on my own. I can't tell you everything I do. No, no. Oh, yeah.
Guess what, though?
What you don't know might hurt you.
This is not about the women. Don't get it twisted.
It's a man's
It's
world.
about these unreal, fake, soft, wannabe men.
What you don't know might hurt you.
I can't understand
man's
how a man
world,
lied to
yeah.
another man, you know? That's against the real nigga code. It ain't enough that you polish with a couple dollars. You surrounded by actors. Your whole life involves gophers and gimmicks to gain your image. You that dude in
I'm still tripping on the fact that I gotta give up my gun rights for this marijuana card. I don't feel like it's right. There's other prescription drugs out there that doctors recommend to you that are even worse. How do you feel about giving away your gun rights when getting a marijuana card?
When getting a marijuana card.
Yeah, so like when you get a marijuana card, you have to like, you basically signing your rights away that you're not allowed to own a gun anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. No, I don't think that should be in the same category. I don't think they go hand in hand. It's like alcohol too. I feel like people see it as such a bad thing when there's other bad things out there that they should be worrying about. I don't think there's anything wrong with marijuana, and I don't know why you have to give your gun rights away if you want to get a card for that.
Exactly,
So
right. It's almost like saying like, oh, if you want to drink and buy a bottle of alcohol, you're supposed to give away your gun rights, but it's not like that.
Exactly.
Do you get what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I drink. I have nothing against alcohol or anything like that. I'm not a smoker, but I'm saying like
I'm a recovering alcoholic.
Yeah. from everything, I don't feel like you have to give your gun rights away to get something specific from it. Like, oh, we'll give you your marijuana card, but you can't own any guns. Okay, so you're saying you're gonna take that right away from me, but there's other bad things out there that you should be worrying about. And you're worrying about, I don't know what the
Do you think there's a conspiracy theory about like the government trying to control like gun rights?
I feel like they always do that thing where they're so against marijuana, and I don't understand why. Like, I don't understand
when
it.
doctors are prescribing like oxycodone, and it has
Exactly.
so many side effects.
Exactly,
You know?
that's what I'm saying. There's other bad things out there that is legal, but they're worrying about this because they're barely legalizing it, and they're trying to take something from it while they're trying to legalize it. So it's like give and take with that subject, and I don't understand why it's such a give and take with that subject when, like you said, there's other bad drugs that are prescribed and that are given legally that do more harm than good.
Right. So would you sign your rights away to have a marijuana card? If you were a smoker.
If I was a smoker, I mean, if I needed it, then yeah, like, but I don't think it should lead to that. Like, I would fight for it. I would be like, okay,
so it's almost like, do you go to jail for carrying a gun, or do you go to jail for carrying marijuana? You know what I mean? Places that got legalized, like California, right? Are they allowed to carry guns?
That's a good question.
I mean, it's like almost unfair. The thing is, once it's legalized, you don't need a card. It's when you need a card is when you sign your rights away. Do you get what I mean? Because it's already documented. But when it's legalized, you can walk into a dispensary, bam, collect it like you're collecting a cigarette.
This is cool. She reminds me of a girl that I went to school with. Her name is Mercedes, and just the attitude and everything. Me and Mercedes got along real good. So I think Liz is real good. Liz is cool.
I'm in the building if it's hot, yo, what's up with it? I'm in the mood to spin the plus, so what's up with it? East to west, you know how it's moving, Joe. What's up?
I'm about to call Kay right now. Haven't heard from her in a couple days. So I want to see how she's doing, make sure everything's all right.
Please leave your message for...
Hey Kay, haven't heard from you in a couple days. Call me back. Kay, oh my god. This is like never ending with Kay. I fucking love Kay. Kay, she's fucking far from cool, yo. She's like one of the best chicks I've ever met. She's cool people. It's so easy to get a marijuana card. Do you think they did it on purpose just to give away your gun card?
Is it like a trick to get, your gun rights
Also
taken
maybe
away?
to probably that is their way of gun control.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the masses, people do smoke weed in some shape or form. And so if they're not able to control guns as it is now, because they have so many people big in the government that like, hey man, we need to keep these guns. So this is a way maybe to have gun control.
And I never thought about it too, but I mean, it's a lot easier to get a marijuana license than it is to get, your certification to carry a concealed weapon.
Because you have to take a class, and you gotta do all the extra stuff.
Right.
And you gotta do all these extra paperwork. You gotta get approved for it,
background check.
Right.
And if you're a felon, you definitely can't get no gun. Your rights are gone off the rip if you're a felon. But they will let a felon get a marijuana card.
You have to get rid of your gun rights?
Yep.
Oh, I would never do that.
No? David's cool. He's a hustler. He's young. He's motivated. He's working. It's getting in there, you know?
Hell no. That'd be the worst mistake you want to make.
Really? Why is that?
You know?
To get a medical card?
Privileges?
So
You
would you
gonna
rather...
need guns soon.
You what?
You gonna need guns soon. Fuck some weed. You stay alive.
So would you rather get caught having a gun on you or having marijuana on you?
I ain't getting caught for nothing.
Would you give up your gun rights for a medical card? No? Why not?
We ain't gonna get you nowhere.
But what if you needed it for like medical purposes?
I could take other things.
Like what?
Like you need a gun though. Like you don't even need to fire it. Like you can just scare people.
Right,
Like, you don't even need, like, you have all these types of medicines and vaccines coming out. Like you don't even need
but
marijuana.
I know, but all those medicines, they all come with side effects. There's not a single.
Marijuana too, though.
There's not.
You
well,
forget,
like, what
you forget
kind?
things.
Okay.
Like no one wants to forget things. Your cardio goes down.
Okay.
You can't even get a job with it. Like
that's only a certain strain. Like like for example, indica will make you tired. Sativa will actually burst your energy up. You know what I mean? They have like sativa energy drinks now. Are any of those gonna kill you? Like for example, making you tired. Is that gonna kill you?
no, but like I'm saying, it'll get you lazy. You ain't gonna want to get up.
I know, but will that kill you though?
No, it won't kill you.
Well, will
but
marijuana kill you?
you're smoking blunt wrap, so that gives you cancer too.
Okay, but what if you do it like more of like a healthier way? For example, you smoke out of a pipe and you suck in pure THC and not a blunt wrap. You get what I mean?
Still
Like,
burning brain cells though, and you ain't getting them back.
you think you're burning
You ain't
brain
getting them back.
cells?
Look at Snoop Dogg. He can barely say a word.
Percocet will do for you. It'll give you, heart attacks, clogged like arteries, you know what I mean? Like it'll give you all these side effects, of long-lasting side effects of like liver failure, heart failure, you know what I mean? Kidney failure, all this BS, and then you're over here talking about being a little tired on some weed. I'd rather be tired than losing half my organs.
Percocets and prescription drugs will not make you more addicted to them than marijuana.
Right.
Is that a fact?
So, in other words, you don't know that people sell Percocets like it's marijuana. You never knew that,
I didn't think it was a big thing like that. Pills?
Oh yeah, man.
So people sell their medicine.
Yeah.
Prescription medicine.
Yeah, a lot of people, they don't need Percocet, man. They don't need those oxycodones. They use that to get high.
From the backyard, back of the woods, back in the hood, where you live and let die and come back if you could. Where a name must match faces, it is what it is. Before you knew what you was doing, had records before this music. You ain't moving, you was using, I kept something to cruise in. A burly but a slow, I stacked me a few intrusions. Can't deal with me beyond a certain point cause of drama. Knocking bras like Rihanna, with a couple dollars they holler. Something with it. Money make them pop, lock and drop it. I'm looking for something thick, not little things. Stop. I'm moving a couple beating taxis, shuffling funds. In the club with a fistful of bills and not one. I see niggas on some bullshit acting and catching feelings. Man, relax. If it's problems, it's an answer for that. Trap bet, yeah, nigga like Gucci, I'm so icy.